I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Ride till we making it out. Ay. Ride till we making it out. Ay. Look, go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Hoser, Juice Podcast, always with me.
It's Juma.
Frankie.
Isaac. And today we got D-Soul. What's going on, man?
Yo, it's D-Soul, man. We juiced up. What's good?
Chilling, bro.
Chilling good,
Waiting
man.
on
Yeah.
Juice Up
Doing
number
good.
4.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. August 25th, man. I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
Yeah,
real.
I'm excited. So is it going to be all singing or what?
You know
I
what?
seen
It's
you
a-
on your singing tip, bro.
yeah. You know
man's over there
what?
singing oldies.
Yo, yeah, we got
be in
some
the mirror,
singing.
bro.
We got some big
That's
singing
hard.
on this one for sure. The ladies are gonna love this shit. I'm telling you right now. But definitely rapping. I got my bars in there. I gotta remind everybody that D-Soul got bars. That's how it started off. So it's a nice mix of the two. It's a very flowy album. You know, it's a ride. It's a roller coaster. But best one for sure. I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Damn, you saying best
Absolutely.
one compared to
Best. Oh yeah,
your previous?
No doubt.
Damn.
no doubt.
Okay.
Juiced Up 4 is the one.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we were just talking previously about your Juiced Up 3. I said it was significantly shorter than your first two ones, and you
Yes.
said on that one it was like testing the EP range. What are you doing with this fourth one, even with the experience with like introduce to singing and shit?
You know what? This fourth one, it's basically twice as long as the third one. This is 10 tracks. Really, I just wanted to with this summer, I wanted to put in my rap and the singing together, and I knew it was gonna have to be a little bit longer of an album, and so there was potentially a lot more that were supposed to be on the album, but I didn't want to have some like lengthy 15, 17 track album. I have stuff that I can like put out for singles or things I can go back to and really focus on because I'm not quite done with it yet on my creative standpoint of it. So this one is just perfect length. I feel like there's a few shorter tracks. So it is 10 tracks, but they're not like, 6 minute, 7 minute tracks.
Yeah.
It's nothing like crazy like that. It's just a nice, short, sweet album. And it's going to rock. It's going to do its thing for sure.
I hear that.
How many features do you have on it?
I got two. I got the homie Dom. Shout out to Dom. He's part of the group Swim.
No doubt,
You
no doubt.
you guys have seen him before.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's got bars, so he's on one of the tracks. And then the homie Germ Lean. Shout out to Germ Lean. He's a Santa Ana local.
He was on number 3, right?
He was on number 3 as well.
Yeah.
We had
He was on
a
Fat Ass.
successful
Yeah.
collab in the studio. The energy was there, and he grabs a hold of like the younger crowd. I feel like for in the Santa Ana area too. And,
Okay.
he's got a different fan base than me, so it was a good collaborative win-win for both of us to get new fans for each other.
I hear that.
So yeah, he'll be on the album.
Damn.
And Dom is the homie. He started doing shows with me from the jump. So Doll Hut too.
Yeah.
And he's got crazy bars. So I'm excited, man. I would never just put on like any average feature or anything like that. I'll make sure it's gonna be A1 and it follows the suit and the vibe of the album, and they're perfect tracks for it. So yeah,
I feel it.
bars all day.
I feel it.
Come correct when you come to D-Soul.
Hey, bro. There's a standard to uphold.
Okay.
I really don't collab with too many people, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I've only ever done a few features for people myself. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't be getting hit up like that either. You know what I mean? It's not like that. But I just stick to my craft. I'm still young in it, so I'm just to focus on my thing. It just naturally kind of comes with the collab. It naturally comes. Like I've hit you up. I mean, it happens. It will happen. It's just like I don't rush it.
I feel you.
don't rush it. Yeah.
Even with the Juiced Up series, do you mind if we take it back to the beginning and how you even came up with the name? I know because we even like the name itself, we're trying to put on for the county. You said that's like something you want to represent all the time. Can you take us back to Juiced Up 1 and how you even came about with the whole name and how you even got to number 4, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I was just talking about that in the car on the way here. But really, Juiced Up, that just started because I always referenced Orange County as Juice County, right? We all have, heard that. I grew up with that, born and raised in Anaheim. So like juice, I always wanted something like orange juice, orange. Like it just stuck in my head, and rapping about it already previously, like mentioning, Santa Ana, Anaheim, Garden Grove, Westminster. Like I lived in all these different cities in Orange County. So juice has just been in my head and to incorporate into my music because it's what I'm trying to bring up too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to win out here in OC. So it just hit me one day because I was like, I need to come up with something different than just like my other little mixtapes on SoundCloud. I just did like
Oh, that's so like you did that era too. You did the SoundCloud era. Of
Oh
mixtapes
yeah,
and all that.
yeah. I had projects. I had projects before Juiced Up.
Oh no, sure.
Yeah, Juiced Up
I
was
just
like
know
my
you from
first
the-
official like
stuff
thing.
on platforms.
Yeah, for sure. But before I had 94. That's the year I was born. I had Junebug. That's my family nickname. I have like different little mixtape things, but I'm like, nah, I need something to stick, and I want something to be like that. Like a series, like how to like Lil Wayne, like Carter 1 through 5, like type thing. I wanted that kind of my own, and I was like, dude, juiced up, like I'm turned up, I'm juiced up, juiced up, like that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's freaking it. So it just clicked. I'm like, I'm naming this next album in the summer. It's got to be during the summer because OC just thrives during summer, and I'm a summer baby. So that was it, man. It was just born from there, and I was so pumped when I like was making the album. Like it just felt juiced up too. Like the tracks were banging. I was getting good feedback from my producers and engineers. They're like, "Hey, it's a thing. Like this is dope." And then going into Juiced Up 2, after making the Juiced Up 1, it was successful. It was great. Everyone loved it, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this again next summer." And the first track was called Juiced Up, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna end this. Like I'm gonna be on Juiced Up 30, you know what I mean? In 2027, you know what I'm saying? Because I just loved that series of, something to look forward to every year for myself and like a goal. Like, all right, am I gonna do that Juiced Up? Is it Juiced Up? Like it's like a new season of a show for me. Like it's like a
and the
diesel
outdoing
show.
process. You got to outdo what you did.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
especially when you continue the name. It's like
yes,
you could have made a whole new project, but it's like now you really wanted to one up what you did before types. So
Right.
Absolutely, and that's why it's like that's what really triggers me to think of another Juiced Up. It's like, is this album worthy of the Juiced Up 4 or Juiced Up 5, Juiced Up 6? Like, I'm like, nah, it is. Like this is the perfect move. Because I've had ones that like I come out with even in between Juiced Up 1 through this new one 4. I have an album that came out during the winter time, and that was Soulful Drip. Just like kind of put in my name in there, like D-Soul, Soulful Drip, and then I had just Soul by D-Soul, and that was my full.
I seen that one
R&B
as like a blue cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just like a short 7-track, like R&B, strictly singing. No, there's no rapping in that one. That's just like singing R&B, emo, like you know what I mean. But that was like a wintertime feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that wouldn't have been out during summer.
Okay.
That's not Juiced Up.
Okay.
Juiced Up is different. It's a different energy.
I feel you.
Yeah, we're gonna get juiced down, dog.
Juice down.
You said, what about for the kickback fools? What
about the sad fools, dog?
Juice down.
I hear you, bro.
You can get juiced down for sure.
No.
You pour up some lean, or pour up some Henny or something.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
So you can get rid of juice down real quick.
bro.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Trust, bro. Nah, you mentioned just like doing those 2 tapes in between. So how is it for you being so calculated about it being a summertime and a wintertime album? Is it like, do you have written saved up for when you're gonna drop, or do you make the music first and just know you're gonna save it until the summertime, or like how is your process even before the drops?
I feel like I always have something in my vault. I always have something, no matter what. Like I have something written, I have something like half written, I have a beat that I know like 100% I'm using. So I always have something to work with. And there's stuff I put out that I recorded like a year ago. And I'm like, nah, this fits the vibe for this, but no one's heard it. There's sometimes like I forgot I even recorded, I go back and I'm like, oh damn, this is heat for this time right now. Like I was supposed to find this right now, but in the midst of all that, I'm still recording. I'm still making things for, for that particular project. You know, coming into the wintertime, I was like, you know what, I got some heat. Juiced Up was cool and all during the summer, but now we're coming around to the new year. This is the time to bring in like a different energy. You know, switch it up on them. And so I had already some singing stuff, and then I was like, no, I have this to record on. You know, record a few more songs, and then whoop, whoop, album done. You know what I mean? Like it can flow like that, but there's other times when I do have like writer's block. I'm not gonna lie, you know. Like I definitely have sat there like, dang, bro, like I haven't written in like a couple weeks, you know, or like a few weeks. It gets me frustrated sometimes when it's been like a few days, you know, but it just be like that. It just, you know, you get caught up in life and everything. But when the juice is flowing and I get juiced up, it's like I'm honed in, and I can just like, I can set it all up right there.
Crazy.
In a week, you know, I can be like, all right, I'm recording these days. Boom, I get the sent in, send it over to distro. But boom, there's the project. I got the artwork done. You know, I can stay up, make my own artwork if I wanted to. You know, so it's really just how I'm feeling at the time. Like I don't feel like this winter I might do something, I might not. I don't know, because I'm so honed in on Juiced Up 4 right now, and I think Juiced Up 4 is really gonna just keep going. Like it's gonna go.
Even with that being said, how much from Juiced Up 4 is stuff from the vault and recently recorded?
I'm sorry, one more time.
So from Juiced Up 4, how much is from in the vault and like recently recorded?
Oh, a lot of it's recently recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, a lot of it is very. I've had a lot of motivation this year. I've had a lot of.
You don't mind speaking on some of your motivations, like?
I mean, moving into a new place.
Oh, salutes, man! Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Dude.
Yeah, moved to Costa Mesa after being in Huntington Beach for like 4 years, basically, which was
Moving up beaches, huh?
Yeah,
that's
man.
nice, bro.
HB was great. It was cool, but it was just time for the change, and so it was a big change for me. It's a big upgrade. Shoot, man, just focusing on myself and my addictions. You know what I'm saying? I've had trouble with drug use. Yeah. In my past.
You said in your first bar in Juiced Up 3, I quit drinking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I did.
Start off the song.
I did. I stopped actually for a whole year.
Yeah.
I drink back now.
Yeah,
I am back, but I'm definitely don't
to
drink
me,
the way I did.
That was just
I can't anymore.
like that was just speaking towards challenging yourself to do something like that. So
yeah,
it's being transparent about, look, this is what I'm dealing with type shit.
Yes, and it wasn't an issue. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to keep it controlled. You know what I mean? But it's more so the other substances. You know, I had issues with a lot of different things too. Yay. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of my favorite shits, but that's done and over with now, you know? And that just like has hindered a lot in my past. So this year, you know, I haven't touched it at all. You know, this entire year.
Yeah, congrats,
and it's almost gonna be January, you know, coming up before we know it, you know, in the next 6 months. So that's a beautiful thing. I've just gotten closer to my relationship with God. Real talk, you know, that's been a really big thing to keep me motivated and keep me on my, you know, my creative mind flowing, because He blessed me with the gift, you know. So that, just to recognize that, it's helped me a lot, and just staying true to myself, bro. Just staying true to my vision and like never giving up, you know. Because those little thoughts come and everything, but I'm still here. I'm still juiced up. I'm still making this shit, and nothing's gonna stop me, because I've been doing it for a while now. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm 28. I don't look it, but you know, I mean, I've been doing this for some time now, since I got out of high school. But nothing's gonna stop me. So I'm gonna just keep pushing, and this year's been a blessing so far. So,
salutes, man.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Jeez.
That's fire, bro.
I like all that. Yeah, that's fire, man.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Thank you.
Shit, bro. So so you guys were talking about earlier. So like the first time I even really heard of you was at like the party that you threw for your obviously your birthday and your album release party. So kind of like feel like we're just talking about the Juiced Up series, but what made you want to make Juiced Up 3 an EP instead of just an album?
You know what? At that time, I feel like I just wanted it to be something shorter. You know what I mean? I just didn't want to put out too much, and I feel like I wanted to do smaller projects on each of the tracks. Like I had a lot of visions for like music videos and focus on doing more shows than putting out the actual content. I feel like I wanted to keep getting my name more exposed than just keep putting out tracks and tracks and tracks and tracks, you know? Which is cool, you know what I mean? I feel like just in from my success has been like singles, you know, not putting out huge projects. You know, I've seen people succeed with that, but I also have seen it not work. Or you put out a 30-track mixtape, you know, and people heard 3 of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that's not going to work for me, you know? So I wanted people to, when I placed those songs together and I took a couple out, the way they just went together and in the sequence was just so perfect to me. In my ears, I was like, and the way like it played back to the first song again, I was like, bro, it sounds like it's just never ending, like a never ending album. You can just ride with it. You can play that in a party, the whole party, and no one's gonna know like this. Like, wait, did that play again? Like you wouldn't even know. Like you get lost in it. So that's the kind of what I went that route. I didn't even mean to really do that. It just was just. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to think too hard about it. I'm gonna just release it like this, you know. And yeah, it was an EP. I was like, all right, bet. So.
Man, that sounds genuine as hell.
Yeah.
And music always comes from when you're genuine too.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially you do things from the soul.
Yes,
bro.
Yes. That was my cousin's idea. He thought about the D Soul.
Damn.
Shout out my cousin Daniel, man.
You just took that name from him?
No. He came up with it for me because
okay.
actually I started making music with him.
Okay.
My cousin, we're both named Daniel.
Hold it
down. So we were known in our area, Placentia, as Double D. Like people, like when we pull up to a party, they're like, oh, it's Double D. Like, oh, it's Double D. That's Double D. You know, it's the 2 Daniels, right? And yeah, Ed and Eddie, exactly, bro. Literally, bro.
Double D.
And we had a homie named Daniel too. So if it was us 3 together, it was a rap, bro. It was a rap. It was just like 3 Ds. But we started a little thing and we called it Double D, and we made a SoundCloud page for it. But we wanted to do like conscious rap. Like we were like super into like the Underachievers and like Flatbush Zombies and like.
Damn.
So we were like just.
Oh,
like,
never know. That's not the music you make at all.
Acid, like we were just like on this conscious trip.
Yeah.
And so we were like, all right, like we got to come up with some hard names, right? And so he was like, I'm gonna be N to D, and you'll be D Soul, and I was like. Oh, bro, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
like, I got a soul in me, and then he was like an entity, NTD.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, that's it. And so it just stuck. So it was DSOUL, and then I later changed it when I went just my own way to $OUL, because I felt like I was jacking my dog Absol too hard. So I was like, I need to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
put my own sauce on it, the $.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yep.
I ain't gonna front. I kind of low-key thought you just did that just to make it easier to find you like on streaming services.
You know what? It's crazy because it was a little bit easier before I changed it. I remember when I changed it, I was like, dang, I wonder if it's gonna be an issue. But really, it's just a matter of getting people to change the algorithm, and the more they search you, the more it's easier to find. But the way the $ is on like algorithm, or when you're searching something up, it's like a weird coded thing in the computer system, in binary code or whatever the thing is with computers. So the $ kind of throws it off. So it's easier to find me when you do D space OUL, and my stuff pops up instantly.
Damn.
You know, but it just depends on what you're looking at me up on, like on Instagram or if it's on iTunes. You can do just D $OUL. It pops up on iTunes or stuff like that. So, either way, someone finds it, because now luckily we're blessed with like the links. And, you know, people can just click a button and it sends you right to my thing. So it's no issue really. But
that's exactly what I had to do earlier, because I was like trying to like do some research and shit like that. So when I initially put in D Soul, fucking it was like 5, 6, 7 heads popped up.
Yes.
And then so I fucking went to your profile, and then sure enough I found the link. And then when I looked up D and then the dollar sign, immediately your shit popped up. So
Yes.
that's what I was
Yes.
saying. I was like, that's why I thought it was initially to make
It
it easier.
definitely was a thought initially because it tells you like if there's like other like-minded things, you know what I mean, in the system, you know, whether it's like, oh, it's a DJ D Soul or D dot Soul, you know, things like that. So when I showed mine, I was like, no, there's no other D solid dollar sign. That's nothing's even close to it. It was like original. I'm like, bet win. You know what I mean? That's
Makes it
it.
even
I'm sticking to it,
easier.
you know? So yeah, sticking to that though. We ain't changing it again. We don't want to mess with the we don't want to keep messing with that algorithm.
I hear you.
That's so funny.
I hear you.
The
I want-
algorithm's important.
Bro,
Motherfuckers.
it's sad, isn't it?
Is
You know
it?
what I mean? Like it's what we come down to. But
Nah, I trip, dude, because people
it
can't
can
find
work.
my shit. Just because I do like service, but it's just like service, so people don't even put like a dot sometimes, and they're like, "Bro, can't find your shit." And I'm like, "Bro, the dots are important in the,
The
name,
dot,
you know.
yeah.
The dots are important in
It is
the name,
right.
Yeah, the dots
Yeah.
are important in the name, bro. So I know what you
You ever
mean,
trip on
bro.
somebody? Be like, bro, why you just spell me like that? Why
Yeah.
you misspelling my
Like,
name?
just
for?
you know what I mean? Like, bro, I get you about just like the computer having like just get people familiar with just finding your shit, you know. So that's just cool. I want to ask, what's your favorite style within your own self? Because I like on the new album, I'm like Too Clean. I like Praying and Call Me Freestyle. When you get into that bag, you feel me?
Okay.
Is there a rendition of that type of rapping on Juiced Up 4?
There is.
Okay.
Yes, there is. There's definitely that vibe on the album. I'm really liking him singing. I'm moving into my voice
Okay.
and just warming
Nah,
up,
salute to that.
warming up
Yeah,
my
yeah,
vocal
yeah.
cords and getting into singing because that's been the biggest inspiration I feel like musically, like the golden oldies and all that. That was the first thing that get me into music in general, just singing oldie songs and you know hearing my grandma sing it, my dad sing it, and things like that. So that's why I feel like my favorite right now. You know, before I'd probably tell you like a year ago, 2 years ago, like, oh no, man, I like my boom bap, you know, spitting some bars, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what got me into, you know, the OC scene and just doing shows and everything. Like I had to spit bars, I've done battle raps, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
shit.
I've done stuff like that,
Oh, yeah.
freestyles,
Those are-
ciphers, you know. So
That's all bad rap.
salute. I'm always gonna incorporate that though, no matter what. You know, that's never gonna stop. But I'm steering to the singing.
Okay.
Yes.
No, that's good.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. Oh yeah.
It's a wide palette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like to keep it versatile, man. I like to let everybody know I can do it all. You know, because then that just opens doors for, you know, I can sing on your song, I can rap on your song, I can do it all. You know, I can scream on your song.
Do you come from that
Whatever.
background as well?
Huh?
I said, like, do you come from a screaming background as well?
You know what? I was at low key in this little band, you know, when I was younger, and we did that, you know.
Yeah.
But I have a heavy rock, punk, metal background, you know, being a skater and shit like that, snowboarding, dirt biking, going to the river, like, you know, like just growing up around certain people who had different tastes, you know, in my high school and my middle school, really open my mind to all sorts of different music. I grew up with the oldies and rap first, but later on it came like the rock and the 80s music and even hearing, you know, country, you know what I mean? So many people are in a country too, and I'm just like, I hate this, you know, but I opened my up to being like, you know what, this is actually, they're saying something, you know, like, so I've opened up my mind to all the music now, and that's what's helped me to create all sorts of cool stuff, you know. You know, I make house beats, you know what I mean? I made like dubstep beats and stuff before.
You make beats as well?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No, you really do do it all, huh?
Yeah,
You just
bro.
do that in there.
Yeah.
Okay, how long you been making beats?
Yeah,
I made all the
never
beats for
focused
Juice
on
Kids.
that though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've never just put a focus on it, but like I have that. you
Okay.
know? I can make beats. So they just haven't been, you know, in my head, you know, I'm like, I would never put this out, or you know what I mean, until it's
Okay.
done or something. I mean, like I put out little snippets before
Uh-huh.
of some of my stuff that I think is worthy, but it's just not a focus. I wanna be a lyricist before I want to be a producer, for sure.
Makes sense.
That can come later.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, bro, we're here for this.
Yeah.
We're here for just keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any dates for us? For anything dropping?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna be at the La Presidente nightclub, July 29th.
Okay.
That's gonna be
That's
poppin'.
next Saturday.
Yes,
Okay.
that's gonna be popping.
Try to pop out.
That's $5 entry.
Yeah.
Mexican nightclub up in San Pedro. Yeah, San Pedro.
Okay.
And then I got August 5th. I brought tickets actually for this one. This is a industry night
Okay.
in the OC. It's gonna be models, photographers, videographers, rappers such as myself. It's gonna be a sick ass show. And that's
Okay.
gonna be in Santa Ana on 4th Street at the Lava nightclub.
Okay.
So local show, Santa Ana. And I've never been there either. Have you guys been in the Lava?
I haven't.
I'm not.
No, okay. It looks dope. I was talking to the promoter the other day. Showed me pictures, videos. It's gonna be sick.
All right.
I think you would really like it. So
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's
I'm
August
trying to
5th.
pop out of support. Yeah.
Saturday.
Okay.
And then we got August 19th in Adelanto.
Where's that?
That's over up by like Victorville.
Okay.
But big show doing with Corrupt, Dub C,
Damn.
Lighter Shade of Brown,
Damn.
Funk Freaks are gonna
Okay.
be there. It's gonna be a
Salute to
lowrider
that.
show, motorcycle show,
Yeah.
models, taco trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be for the culture for sure. But I'm a special guest for that one, and that's August 19th. So I'm performing all the way up in Adelanto. A little bit of a drive, but it's definitely
It's
a
gonna be
network
experience
opportunity.
the whole way, and then
exactly.
You're on the bill with some
Yeah,
like,
it's
great
gonna be-
talent, bro.
Thank you. Yeah. It's gonna be sick. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, it's the biggest date of them all, man. August 25th. You guys are gonna get juiced up for the 4th time, 4 summers in a row.
Hold it
Man,
down.
I'm
Hold it
telling
down.
you, this is gonna be
Consistency,
crazy.
bro. Yeah,
August
consistency.
25th.
Salute.
August 25th.
Just still 4.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
4 people. I don't know. That's
4
hard.
summers in a row, bro.
Salutes, bro. So at least you can to your consistency and trying to keep the idea going, bro. And as I said, trying to one up what you did the last time. That's
Yes.
it's a big thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very excited about it. I'm very proud of it too. Yes.
We got a lot coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, shows.
Yeah.
I love doing shows.
Back to back weeks, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
Yes.
This is all. Yeah.
It all lined up.
Yeah,
It all lined up, man. I'm
literally.
telling you, it's
That's
blessing
fine.
on blessing on blessing.
That's
I thank God. Yeah.
So for these shows you're about to do, are you going to be performing the new album?
That's a good question. You
Is
know
that
what?
what we're going to be looking forward to?
You
or
know
what's
what?
going on?
For this special industry night one right here, because I am selling tickets for it, and it's a meaningful show, and it's local as well. I'm probably gonna be dropping a little sneak peek of the album in my set. Yeah, so just letting y'all know about that real quick.
All
Might
right.
be a little sneak peek, a little taste
Yeah.
of Juiced Up 4
All right.
August 5th. Who knows?
All right.
So yeah, I'll be doing that, but I do have a set already planned. I'll be just doing my Juiced Up 3. I mix it up. I have stuff from Juiced Up 1 that I like to perform. You know what I mean? It just depends on the venue, really. But for July 29th, my very nearest show, it's at a nightclub, so I'm gonna have my bangers. You know what I mean? Have performing that song "White Girl." Everybody loves that track for obvious reasons. And then "Juiced Up," that's just a winner right there inside the club. All the booty shaking, so that's gonna be dope. And a few others. But yeah, you guys just gotta pull out. You guys just gotta make time, pull up. It's gonna be dope, and I look forward to it. It's been a long time since I've done a show. So
Oh yeah.
Really?
and I was doing shows like pretty consistently, but I just gotten picky with promoters and being selective of who I'm working with, because these guys like to be a little tricky, you know what I mean, with how they move and how they respect you as an artist. So I've just gotten picky, and these shows are perfect timing. I just love performing during the summer. I got the album coming out with you guys, talking about the shows coming up and the album coming out. So it's all great timing, and I love being on stage. That's like my favorite thing to do, honestly. That's why when it happens, and it's gonna happen, I can't wait to perform in front of just thousands and thousands and thousands of people, because I love that. I like feed off of it. Like it doesn't like, there's no nervous like, oh dude, you good? Like yeah, bro, this is nothing. Like I love performing, so I can't wait. Can't wait.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, bro.
Excited. When's the last time you performed?
Last time I performed was when I saw you, Juma. Actually, that was over at Bottoms Up.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I believe, in like February.
Oh, was
I want to say February, if I'm not mistaken.
I forgot.
Eternal was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eternal was DJing, right?
Eternal was DJ.
I don't know
China
who's
Productions.
Yeah.
Was
yeah,
like
China
promoter.
Productions,
Yeah. Shout out to China. Shout out to Eternal.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last time I performed, man, and it was a great turnout. It was successful. I felt good on stage, for being the first show of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
You had a lot of energy. I remember that show. We were there. Yeah, we were all there because we got invited by Meetup told us to go by. So we're like, yeah, we got done with the episode. We were like, fuck it.
Yeah, we
Jammed
just
through.
pulled up.
And we
Yeah, that was fresh after an episode, huh?
Yeah, it was
we literally
right
just
fresh,
left
dude.
Santa Ana.
Hell
Yeah, I remember that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last show. That was definitely the last show.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I've been hit up for like last minute things, like little stuff, but I'm like, nah. Like, I just want it to make sense, or I just be getting caught up with stuff too,
Mhm.
So, but with these next ones, I have enough time to plan out and have some new stuff. So I have songs that aren't new, but would be new on stage that I really want to perform too. So looking forward to that. Yeah, be dope.
That would be dope. My bad for asking, dog. But what's on your neck? What is it, like right in the middle?
What? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
It's actually like a warrior. So this is like it's a warrior with a sword, and he's holding up a tombstone too, and he's got like wings.
Wings.
Yeah, it symbolizes a lot. But this was one of the last tattoos I got, and if you can't handle pain, I wouldn't recommend you guys to get a tattoo on your neck, right in the middle, on your Adam's apple.
That shit look like a hair.
Yeah.
It was pretty
My leg
uncomfortable.
hurt.
I'm not gonna lie.
And that seeing your neck like that, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable. I'm not
Fool's
gonna
just
lie.
chilling here with a tiger on his neck too, dog.
Yeah.
That's just dope.
Yeah, thank
I've
you,
been
bro.
looking at this whole time.
Me too. I've been looking at both, bro. Like the whole time. That's just
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the tiger wasn't bad because it's more on the muscle right here, and on the side. But the whole neck's annoying because it's by your ear. So like the machine and like the
more
needle,
loud than anything.
it's loud. Or like the ones by like literally on my ears. Like I got the Majin
Oh,
symbol right
damn.
here. That's probably one of my favorite tattoos right there. Dragon Ball Z head. Weeb, what's good? Nah, but I love me some anime.
I feel that.
But the Majin one, that was so loud, bro. That was so loud. I was done with that one. It was like in my ear, like
Just ringing
I'm
for
like,
like hours
bro,
and shit.
yeah. I'm like, holy crap, it was so loud. But
Who did 'em?
worth it. I had two artists. Ben Miller, he did the eagle, the tiger. He's done a few of my other pieces. He was my first initial artist. I haven't been going to him lately, and because I started working with my homegirl Marley, and she was an artist, like painter, and like did custom shoes, and then she got into doing tattooing, and has just been killing it. And she tattoos in Anaheim, Golden Alley Tattoo. Shout out Marley. She does a killer job. And I'm gonna be working with this new guy, Diego. He's actually a patient of mine at my job. So he was like, I want to tattoo you up, bro. Like, you got sick art. Like, let me add to it, And so he's gonna hook me up. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I like to stick to a couple people. I have friends who are like, oh yeah, like I have so and so did this, so and so did this, so and so. I'm like, huh? Like, You trust all these different people? You know, like I like to make a
Yeah.
relationship with my tattoo artist. Like you about to tear me up right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was really easy to go over to Marley because she was already a friend of mine. So it was just easy. Like she was like, oh yeah, I got you. First tattoo, you know, hook up, let's do it. It's been history since. I got plenty more coming. Plenty more coming. I'm not even close to done.
I hear
I'll
you.
be blasted up.
I hear you.
That's
Yeah,
all
bro,
I
if you
pain.
go for the neck, bro. You gotta finish it up at this point.
Right? Yeah, I still gotta hit the rest of my head. Like you can't even see him right now, but I got tattooed. I got an orange right here. I got a juiced up tattoo right here.
Oh damn.
When my hair's cut though, I just haven't been rocking the fade lately. But yeah, I definitely want to finish my head up. I gotta do my legs still. I gotta finish
Fucking
my
head,
stomach,
dog.
my
That's
back.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, the head is gnarly because it's very like rattly. You know what I mean? You feel like it's
Yeah,
tough.
bro. That's your skull.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Bouncing on the bone.
For real, bro.
He's like, it's rejecting the ink. I don't know. why.
Who's knocking?
This dude's making beats off this skull, bro. Like just that's how it sound, bro. Just like
Those are talking to Morse
yeah.
code.
Hey, that'd be hard. Like a
Yes,
beat pad
crazy.
tattoo on my head.
Every time it gets
Yes,
like,
I'm cooking.
Get mad at the engineer law like this, bro.
I'm done.
oh man,
Nah, that's fire, man.
shit has been fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro. Great episode, I think.
Facts, bro. Facts.
So if you can let the people know where they can find you, man, where they can find everything.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on again. Seriously, that's awesome. Juice podcast, man. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
But,
salute to you.
Yeah, it's your boy D Soul, man. It's $D_OUL. Don't forget the name. You can find me on all streaming services: Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Napster. Yeah, taking you all back with that one. I'm on there. Amazon Music, YouTube. My YouTube channel is DSOUL420, DSoul420. You can subscribe. I got my music videos on there. Gonna put out more music videos soon. I promise. Gonna start doing it myself actually. But yeah, you can find me on there and all the other streaming services. You can find me on Instagram. Shoot me a follow so you can find, you get all the updates on all my new music coming out, any sneak peeks, live videos, things like that. That's gonna be DSoul714. That's DSOUL714. We stay juiced up, man. August 25th. Juiced Up 4. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna need to get that. Hell yeah,
man. We need to get you on like in September.
Bet.
Get the review on.
Yeah.
Oh,
see
bro,
how it's
that'd be
Fresh
super,
after
super
all your
hot,
shows,
bro.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh
for
after your
real.
shows and the album drop.
Yes.
That'd be fire.
Update.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, for real. I'd
Down.
love to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll lock
shoot.
this shit in, dude. We definitely will.
Bet.
Thank you again for coming by, bro. It's just
Of
been a
course,
good
man.
convo.
All love. I appreciate you guys' energy. You guys are all super cool people. Ask some dope questions, and I appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
Let's get juiced up, homie.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Juiced up.
I was Hoser.
Yeah.
It's Juma.
Frankie.
And we out of here. Thank you again,
Yeah, we
DC.
out.
Peace.
Yup.
Go around with the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Selling that fish. Look. Niggas grinding just a sign. I'ma go around with the town.